Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Okay, let's apply the same principle. We've done doctor here. Yeah? Now, you can get better from other doctors. Do you agree? But the other doctor has to prescribe a similar sort of medicine. There's even different medicines to do the same thing. Yeah? But they must go through this system. They must understand that the main diagnosis is that we are human and we are here to meet God. If somebody gives you a different diagnosis, then you've gone the wrong guru. Then the thing is that the solution must be holistic and it must be about naam, about connection. Maharaj says, naam bina ko mukta na hui. No one can get mukti without naam. So if it's like let's say in those days, Kabir Ji was a guru, yeah? Kabir Ji is in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Kabir Ji was saying, you should do jap naam. Ram. Yeah? Kabir Ji saying something very, he goes, Tarav Rai jab lekha mange to kya mukh leke jayega? Pachtayenga. Yeah? Ram Simar, yeah? Say God's name, Pachtayenga. On my mind, say God's name. So he's saying the same medicine as our Guru. He's just a different doctor. And Guru said, Maharaj took all these doctors that were speaking the same truth as him and they put them in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. They go, hey man, you don't have to be any religion, you've got to follow this path. And Sikhi therefore is not a religion. Sikhi is a path of enlightenment. Right? And it's a path of spiritual health, happiness as well. Spiritual, physical, social health. It doesn't matter what doctor you go to, if he prescribes something different from the Guru is talking about, then he's not really prescribing the full medicine. Now, not everybody has to get fully well. Muslims do believe in naam. They have the tasbih, they meditate upon God's name. There are 99 names of Allah. They do sifat salah, which means praise and prayer. They do those things. Yeah? The Muslims can get mukti, Hindus can get mukti, okay, Buddhists, whatever, they can get mukti. But they must call upon God. They must do naam and connect to the One and break their ego. If you are a Hindu that does not do these things, let's say you are a Hindu that believes in idol worship, and you're washing the stone, and your religion consists of going on a Sunday or whatever day you choose, on Tuesday not eating meat, on Sunday going to the mandir, taking some milk and putting it all over the idol, you are not going to get mukti. You agree? Because your aim was to connect to God, and you didn't connect. And you didn't focus upon the One. You started focusing upon stone. There's no stone, there's no God in the stone. And you started to focus upon maybe Devi Devte, and they're not the One. Yeah? So a Sikh is trying to teach the medicine of the doctor, and if he finds somebody else on the same path, but from a different doctor, they're happy. They go, this guy is on the mend as well. He's like me, he's got a different doctor, but we're cool. We're starting to get better. But when they meet somebody who's not well, who's not trying to get better, they go, oh dear, bichara, na doctor hega, he's got no guru. Yeah? Maharaj says ki je naguriya ka nao bura. The guru, the one who hasn't got a guru, his name itself is horrible. Don't even say his name. That's why if you read Bani, Maharaj says Manamukh. Manamukh is a worst person. Because the Manamukh has got no teacher, has got no doctor. The Manamukh says, I'm going to make myself better. How can you make yourself better? Even if you study the other people, you will still end up researching on Google, finding some doctor that you sort of agree with, and you'll be following him. Even if you haven't said, I'm your student, effectively you are. You can't just make up the solutions by yourself, sitting at home. That's supreme ego. It's supreme pride. You refuse to accept that somebody else had got there before you and knows how to get better. You refuse to accept that, so you start from scratch. That's supreme ego, that is. Better to say, no, somebody must have got better before me, and let me go and learn from that person. Get better. So yeah, we should be trying to get people better, Benji. It's not about competing. It's about saying, let's get better. We can all get better. And if you all did get better, Benji, then inequality in this world will get better. Yeah? The world will be a better place to live if you all got better. And there's a quote of Bani that will prove that to you. Guruji says that Jagat Jalanda Rakhle. Say, oh, Vaheguru, the world is burning. Jagat means world, Jalanda is burning. Jagat Jalanda Rakhle. Apni Kirpatar. Give it your grace and save the world. And what do they say next? Jit duware ubre titte le ubar. Whichever way it can be saved, save it that way. So if somebody can be saved by following the true Islam of submission to God and following the hukum and saying God's name, brilliant. If someone can be saved through Hinduism, the bits that are not idol worship and stuff, brilliant. That's what we want. Let the world get saved. We're not about that kind of preaching, only our way. We're inclusive, we're not exclusive.